Welcome to Fabulously Flawed, where the perfectly imperfect come to shine. Marni, along with her sensational sidekick Taylor, are the mother-daughter duo that puts the fun in dysfunction. Every episode, we unpack the chaos of mental health while sprinkling in the sass of pop culture. We're here to share stories, laughs, and lessons that remind you to embrace your quirks and to never, ever let anyone dull your sparkle. So join us as we celebrate the beauty of being fabulously flawed. Let's get real, let's get raw, and let's get ready to add a little extra shimmer to your day.
Hey, fabulously flawed friends, fabulous listeners, fabulous everybody. Welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I am your host, Marni, and my sensational sidekick, sparkling, spectacular daughter, Taylor.
Oh, there was something extra special about that intro. I love it.
Right?
Hello, my favorite people.
How's everybody doing? I know our last episode was a little deep, so we're going to make it a little bit. It's good. Everything's all good. And this episode is Dance Away the Depression and Dance Away the Depression. It is a proven study.
So good you had to say it twice.
I did. It was Derek from Dancing with the Stars, who did a video that is scientifically proven, which you could use me as an experiment because dancing truly can take you out of your depression, whether you are at home, dancing in your bathroom, dancing in the shower, dancing in the street, dancing in a class, dancing anywhere. It is such an endorphin booster, builder, and one of Taylor's passions. I love it, but Taylor is passionate.
Extremely passionate about
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I love how we said that in unison. Yeah,
I have to say this like quietly because my dog is here, but my dream is to be in a costume, the little dress, and have Bruno go, Marni, Marni, that sexy Marni.
No,
I love
by
it.
the way, the dog comment, if we overreact or like over-emote, he goes crazy. So just know her Bruno impression was scaled down.
That was
but
nothing.
You know, if you really know who Bruno is, it's crazy.
My dog gets very overwhelmed when we show our emotions, when we talk with our hands or loudly or go, oh my gosh, and get excited. Like I'm talking quietly because he's looking at us, but we're on a podcast, so let's live it up.
I know, right? And full disclosure, guys, if I seem to talk weird at any points or if I need to take breaks, I'm having wisdom teeth trouble. I'm actually getting them taken out in a few days, and they've started to really hurt my mouth and impact other teeth. So I am in pain, but I really needed to record this not only for my mental health, but for our fans. So I'm here.
That is this for the one person listening. That's our consistent listener. I love you.
And I can't wait for that number to shoot from 1 to 1 million or 1,000 even. 100.
when Brianna Cosmo, my girl, my person, my everything, when she shows me the statistics, how the arrow is going up with our listeners, we have a listener in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Do we?
Around the world, Tay, and pretty much somebody in every country. There is somebody.
Almost every continent. And I have, I went to sleepaway camp for many years, which a lot of you know, and I've met literally probably close to 100 international people from, Australia and Europe mainly, but so I kind of make friends in all different continents, and so they follow me, they see our stuff, they tell their friends.
No. I'm hoping that this isn't the people you know. These are fans, random people.
A mix of both. Yeah.
Exactly.
And, you did say, for the one person who consistently listens, but I want to say, I think we definitely have more than one.
Oh, of course.
Consistent. I think you were kind of there.
Yeah, what I was trying to say was we have that one listener.
I know.
After that, everything's gravy.
Of course. Even like we always say, we just want to help one singular person. Like last week when I broke down, or a few days ago when I was just the most vulnerable I think I've ever been in a public space, I did that not for me, but for girls, guys too. But I know it's
do other girls, I don't know, just get that? I'm curious to know, do they see so many red flags and still settle?
I didn't see so many red flags.
Oh, Tay, we're going to talk about this on another episode, but I don't want to bring up things and rehash it. But
I know I can't keep rehashing the situation.
We're not. There were red flags, but do girls? What I'm trying to say, settle.
Yes, every single girl ignores red flags. That's how the term red flags came to be.
Well, stop turning them pink, ladies. We are starting to show them red, and I'm going to have it red, like blinking, like fabulous, like the theater district or something, or vacancy, like blah blah in your face, just
I know. God.
So dancing away the depression, dancing with the stars.
It's like the universe just like knew me. The universe knew that I needed that big serotonin boost. So yesterday we found out Tuesday unofficially, but yesterday was the full cast reveal on Good Morning America. They do that every year. And
I am not razzled this year.
Nope, and neither is the media. I was watching an interview with Cheryl Burke that she did with Kristen Burt, that reporter we were talking about yesterday, who basically reports on all things Dancing with the Stars.
That's a good gig.
Yeah,
imagine getting assigned. You're assigned to Dancing with the Stars. You're assigned to the construction company.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she said from a media standpoint, her and other media professionals, very lukewarm reaction. It is a very underwhelming.
There is not one person that I went except Phaedra. That's it.
And Tori Spelling. She's just a bigger name on there. That's the thing. She's one of the bigger names.
Here's the thing. Tori, was in her glory on 90210 and everything
30 years ago.
And poor thing, after her marriage, and then her dad died, and then her mom and her were estranged or are estranged, and just her life was just at bottom, and she was very open about it. But I'm glad she has this opportunity because
and they said on GMA yesterday, Dina Katz, who is the main casting director for Dancing with the Stars, has been trying to get Tori on the show for years and years and years, and they finally got her. Well, you know why she's finally doing it, because she needs the money.
Exactly. Well, she also wants to be one of the Beverly Hills Housewives.
You know what? She should be. She, if anything, like, people know the name Tori Spelling.
Well, her mom, Candy's the OG. I mean,
hello, you were saying Aaron Spelling. He's one of the one of the wealthiest men in Hollywood.
No. I know it's funny because it's my generation, but when I talk about anybody listening of my age, when you hear Aaron Spelling, come on, you have Love Boat, Charlie's Angels, Fantasy Island. He even did Melrose. I mean,
there's that Fantasy Island.
Oh, the plane.
Yeah,
it was such a brilliant show. How it's like I could say right now, I want to be, the spokesperson. I want to be Kelly Ripa's co-host.
Right.
Okay. Then they would set up the scenario where I was actually walking in and here's Marni and Kelly. And so you live your fantasy as the episode as if it really happened.
Yeah.
And then you
go
back.
It's a cool concept. And I'm sure it was an entertaining show.
Saturday nights, right after the Love Boat. After the Love Boat. And I know there's other Aaron Spelling shows, but that are not popping in mind. But his house, I mean, the Spelling estate with its bowling out. She had a wrapping room, a room for her doll collection, Candy, the mom.
Oh, I'm sure. No, I actually, now that, Tori's kind of relevant in my life, I'm going to do a little bit of a deep dive on the family, and I'm curious
Donna
to see.
Martin graduates. My favorite is, though, it's like, really, Tori, when she said she auditioned, but she didn't say who she was. Really, the casting people didn't know Aaron's daughter. Like Tori,
was she a good actress, or was it full nepotism?
No, she actually was really good.
Yeah,
Donna Martin graduate. That's when they wouldn't let her graduate because she was drinking at the prom with David. But
Brian Austin Green was on the show 2 years ago. I love how it's Donna and David kind of.
So they're going to do something with the no.
Oh my God!
Okay,
I would hope.
I have to take a moment because Dylan and Brenda are together again.
I know. That's what everyone was saying when she passed. Dylan and Brenda are together.
You don't understand. Picture your mom in 1990, 22-year-old Marni or whatever, watching 90210.
No, it's like me today watching a show like that. Of course, I would be addicted.
Do not call me on a Wednesday night. And luckily, right after that, came on The Nanny at 9.
Oh, so
my Wednesday nights was just
booked. Oh my God! Imagine watching Beverly Hills 90210 and then The Nanny. Oh my God! I would be on Do Not Disturb. Those hour and a half. Yeah.
I don't know how many people called me at that time because I didn't have so many friends, but I just knew Wednesday nights. I just yearned because we didn't have Netflix or Hulu. So I know you want to reveal the cast.
No, I do. I just know this. I'm happy to talk about Tori Spelling. She is probably the bigger name of the season, which
of course.
So if that gives you any indication of what the cast is like, Tori Spelling being the bigger name.
Do you know why I think she's a good actress? Because she grew up on sets. I remember
that's true. Exposure.
She was in the Love Boat at 8. I mean, it was her dad. So she was always around, stars and celebrities, and I loved her character Donna. I mean,
Donna Martin. Of course, I know about it too.
Love it. And Jace, all of them. I love.
Jason Presley, yeah.
I know. I was just thinking in my head of Andrea. I sometimes have these conversations in my head and I forget we're recording.
Yeah.
So I was thinking of Brandon and Andrea and all of them. And, Steve Silvers, just his mom was the actress in the show, and Kelly and Donna and Brenda.
No, I know. I'm sure that there'll be some sort of Shannon remembrance that they'll do, because she was on Dancing with the Stars in the past.
Shannon Doherty was?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Have they had Jenny Garth? I'm not sure, but
She has to have been. No, I bet Jenny Garth
had a good amount of, 9
There is
stars.
no way that Kelly Taylor was not Dancing with the Stars.
I think Jenny Garth has been on it. You know what?
You want to look it up right now?
Let's look it up right now while I quickly do that.
So while Taylor's looking that up, I'm going to tell everybody again that September is Suicide Awareness Month. We got to end the stigma. More hope, less handcuffs.
Sorry. She
Okay.
was season 5, so back early on the show with Derek Huff, which makes sense.
Oh my God. Can you imagine how brilliant they're dancing? What place did they come in?
Semifinals, so like 5th place.
See, I know Lisa Rinna wore something very similar to what I wore. And Lisa Rinna was at another event where she wore the same white dress I wore. She stole my look, FYI.
And we all know that my prom dress was the same dress Ramona wore to the reunion in 2018.
It was the season 10 reunion of Housewives of New York, and it was the same rose gold Bagley Mishka gown that you wore to the prom.
I love it. It's my biggest flex.
Oh no, that night I literally had you dressed up as I said to the makeup artist Lauren, I want her to look like she's walking on the red carpet for the Golden Globes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we gave specific instructions, and one of my teachers was at prom, and I was, talking to her, and I was like, in conversation, I'm like, yeah, my
makeup artist.
No, well, yeah, my look tonight is trying to go for Kim Kardashian's Met Gala look, because it was just a few weeks before that she had done her
half up, half down
in her gold sequin. I want to say maybe it was Moschino. I'm not 100% sure on that, or Versace, whatever it was, Kim's look from the Met Gala, I wanted to emulate.
It's funny when you say Moschino, because when I was in my 20s and married, not to Dad, but in my first marriage, I wanted to emulate and be Fran Drescher so bad that I remember going to Neiman Marcus and finding stuff, thank goodness, on the sale rack of all her Moschino outfits and her little skirts. And are you with me?
Oh, I'm so with you.
Okay.
I'm actually looking up who Kim wore. Okay, she wore Versace. I wanted to know who she...
Oh, of course Donatella dressed her.
I wasn't sure. I said Moschino or Versace, and I wanted to confirm that it was her Versace. And I literally...
I'm like talking about how I used to go to Neiman Marcus and buy little Moschino skirts.
I know. It was, oh my God, I'm looking at Kim's 2018 Met Gala look right now. This is how I look for prom. Okay, obviously not, but this was the entire look I wanted.
You were the suburban. Let me see that picture.
Oh my God, she looks stunning. I probably showed this to Lauren and said, do this on me.
Or I found one of us. I'm such a narcissist. I had to jump in.
I know,
it was me.
Okay, so let's talk about the cast, because to me that is...
It's very underwhelming, but let's do it.
It's not totally underwhelming. It's not terrible. I know, you're like looking at me like, meh, but I have to talk about it because it is...
I guess after Greg Brady last year... Barry Williams.
I'm telling you, on Cheryl's podcast, her and this woman, Kristen, were saying the bigger names in the past weren't really here this season, but...
Where are they?
It's so interesting too, Mom, because everyone was expecting this season
to be wow.
Because the last 2 seasons were so famous and so talked about. Dancing with the Stars was at its peak. Then it crashed and burned for many years.
Like Allison Hannigan and all that Taylor Swift night. Was this last season?
Last season. Right, no, the last 2 seasons, they got Charlie D'Amelio. Remember, she was with Mark Ballas. And then some other bigger names that season. And then last season, they had some pretty good people.
To my friend Jen, who's listening, actually Taylor's friend Jen, if you would love to be a guest and talk about Dancing with the Stars as a consultant, as an expert,
I would love... If
there's
someone who loves the show and knows more about it than me, it's Jen Miller.
And then we're going to switch over and talk about Broadway, so she can be with like both of us, even though I speak both, but she is a top tier. She knows that stuff. So if anybody wants to talk Dancing with the Stars or Broadway, Jen, you're our girl.
Yeah, come on over to us.
You have an open invitation.
Okay, so I think what we should do is I'm going to say each couple and you give me just your quick thoughts on each of them. So we have Joey the Bachelor.
No idea.
Oh my God, see? And he is a very big fan.
Is he cute? I guess so.
Hello, he's so hot. Look at him.
Oh, he's adorable.
No, he's adorable. Okay. And they paired his partner? Jenna, Val's wife. That's how my mom knows him, kind of.
Okay,
He's
yes.
married to who? So Val's wife, both hot. He's a tennis player professionally, or not professionally. He was a tennis teacher, so he's great
tennis
at it.
pro.
Tennis pro. So I actually genuinely think that his ability to move his feet quickly and being an athlete will
help him. Of course. Okay.
Next we have Alona Mayer and Alan Burston. We know Alan. Alona was big on the Olympics this year. She's a bronze medalist for rugby, and she's very big on body positivity.
Oh, good.
Women's bodies comes in all shape and sizes because she's very tall, very muscular.
Oh,
so she's
okay.
not
So
the
now I
typical
love
feminine.
her. See, so she must have been ostracized, stayed true to
for
herself.
sure. And she's become big on TikTok.
Okay,
on
I love her
body
already.
positivity.
You go, girl.
And she happens to be an Olympic medalist. So they
Okay.
grabbed her. Okay, so that's her. And they have Alan.
Okay.
Big, tall, strong couple. Okay, then you have Eric Roberts.
Okay. Everybody,
everyone knows
Emma's
him.
dad. I hope.
And Julia's brother. That's how he's known.
I wonder if he's known more for probably Julia's brother, obviously.
Right,
but
right.
there are some people like in your generation that'll be like, okay, that's Emma Roberts' dad.
Yes, that's how I think of him. Emma Roberts.
And I just think of Julia. Okay.
But the other cast members, I follow all the pros on social media and stuff. They said that he is so fun. His energy's
Oh, of
great. Well, I'm
course.
sure. I mean, hello.
He must be thrilled. Everybody's talking about him again.
Exactly. Yep. So he's with Britt. She had the deaf guy a couple years ago who she ended up getting engaged to, Daniels. Yeah, I know.
Speaking of that,
I know, it's a really sweet love story.
But it's also Deaf Awareness Month.
Oh, it is?
Yep. So Cedric, my boy Cedric, who is deaf, but also is a dance teacher and has blown my mind since I met him
It's truly
15 years
remarkable.
ago. And we're going to do a segment and he's going to teach us to dance, or me, of course.
Yeah.
And just how he beat the odds with a disability.
Of course,
So,
dancing.
Cedric, I love you so much.
As someone,
Dance away the depression.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my God, I completely forgot. It fits in with our theme.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, for sure.
Duh.
We totally overlooked that. No, dancing is the best. Okay. Then we have Brooks Nader and Gleb. Gleb is the hot, sexy guy. This
Yes,
is
I
Gleb.
remember. I
Okay,
remember
Brooks
him.
is a Sports Illustrated model.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're like a really, really hot, sexy couple.
Hello. Okay.
He's single. She got divorced a couple years ago.
Let me tell you
so
something.
I know they needed that token
Sexy, like the
sexy
Riley and
couple.
Down Under.
Right, so that everyone wants to root for romantically.
you
They
don't
always need one of
Tay,
those.
you don't understand. You are so intimate with these people.
Oh.
Thank God Sean was gay. Not that I would have done anything.
No, but
you're so sexy.
No, it's true. Some people were doing an interview about Dancing with the Stars a couple days ago, and they were saying that when it puts a strain on the relationship, especially to the bachelors and bachelorettes that come right off their season. It's
my
like
gosh.
you're doing all this but you just did
that little number with me. Now you're doing it there.
Yes, no, it's true.
It's interesting because just in case people are listening, they're like, who's Sean? I was in a local here in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, a local Dancing with the Stars with our local Miami All-Stars professional dancers. They were on America's Got Talent, and 5 regular people were paired up with 5 professionals. I was one of them. So I rehearsed so much with Sean and we became so close and such good friends.
Yeah.
When it ended, it was the most depressing thing because you're on this. So I understand the depression when they finish, when they get booted off.
Yep. You're on such a high
You're on
and then it's
such-
a crash and burn.
But you're so close. So I
Yeah.
can understand. So Sean, all I would do is talk about rehearsal and Sean.
I know.
Sean. You remember.
Oh, I remember.
So had he been straight, Daddy would have been like, shut the F up about you and Sean.
Of course.
Dad, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
It's okay. No, it's fine. No, it puts a strain on relationships. People have gotten married, divorced, whatever. Okay. Next we have our favorite, Phaedra.
Love.
And Val.
She is an angel dipped in chocolate.
No, Phaedra
No.
is my favorite name on the cast.
Phaedra, when she literally looked at the camera and she was like, I'm an angel dipped in chocolate. Like she is.
Oh, she's the personality of
she
the
is
season.
the funniest.
No, she's literally iconic. Funny
The
as
best.
fuck, hysterical.
My dog
And-
is like freaking out right now
because
he
we're
gets excited, overreacting.
Yeah, and she has Val. Val is my favorite.
Thank you.
What was that for? Just for fun?
Just Phaedra, I love you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know why you said. Well, who were you thinking?
I just saw the button and I just pushed it. That's my ADHD mind.
Okay, so Phaedra and Val, who I love together.
Oh, they must crack
Val,
up.
I was very surprised for this pairing. He's never had a housewife before. He usually either has like, doesn't have.
He's, you know what's so funny?
Of contestant.
When he gets like, do this, she's gonna laugh. It's gonna be so funny watching her.
Their
with
rehearsal
his
packages are
Thank
going to be
you.
the best.
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. Thank you. Next.
Then you have Danny, Amendola, and Whitney. So you know Whitney, she's the best.
Love her.
He was a wide receiver for the Patriots and very good, apparently.
Okay.
I'm not big on sports, but I think he'll be good. Football players usually do pretty well, and he's smaller. It's
Okay.
harder for the bigger guys to move. Obviously, their bodies aren't meant to cha-cha and tango across the floor. They're meant to tackle guys.
Okay,
But
they tackle, not tango, but
yes, but
tackles,
football
not
players have, in the past previously done fairly well, and Whitney is one of the best
Yes.
pros there, so I'm excited for them. Next, we have Anna Delvey and Ezra. Ezra, who I just want to give a quick shout out. He's the second male gay pro to ever be on Dancing with the Stars, and it's been around for 20 years.
Good for him.
And
I love
he's young.
you.
I think he's 21. I mean, young and fresh and fun and gay. My favorite.
The best.
Dancing with the Stars needed this energy, and I'm so glad that they cast him. He was in the troupe, meaning he was a background dancer.
When they used to have the big performances, they'd bring him in.
Exactly. Or if someone got hurt, he would fill in for them. Now he's going to be one of the people with a
Awesome.
partner. And his partner is Anna Delvey, who...
I don't know who that is.
So you live under a rock.
Yes.
She was, have you heard of the Netflix show Inventing Anna with Julia Garner, who won an Emmy for it? It's, she was she pretended to be an heiress who scammed people.
Let me see her picture.
She's literally a convicted felon. That's why Dancing with the Stars loves their controversial casting. This, however,
Okay. Is that her?
that's her.
Okay.
So listen, I want to
I
say
guess I do live under a Gen Z
You
rock
do.
day. Come
No.
on, how would I know her?
a lot of people know Anna Delvey. It was so famous. Her trial in 2021.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, anyway, so I was saying Dancing with the Stars loves their controversial castings. However, this is the first time, I may stand corrected, but I think I'm right, that they've ever had a convict, a convicted felon on the show. It's funny. She's actually going to be competing every week with
What was
her
she convicted for?
fraud.
Oh.
So, I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, she didn't hurt anyone,
Okay,
obviously.
so go on. Next one. I don't know her, so let's keep going.
Well, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm sorry, but this podcast is not all about you. There's still me
That's
and
true.
my
That's
interests. So, and I want to continue. Sorry if that sounded rude, but this is my passion, and I
Go,
need,
girl.
and I'm
Set that boundary.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. You know my
okay. Go,
emotions
sweetheart.
have been
Go,
all
go.
over the place.
That's okay.
Anyway, she's going to be competing this season with an ankle monitor on her foot
Love it.
every single week, which I think is very
Fabulous.
funny.
I hope they bedazzle it.
I was just
With
gonna
every
say,
costume, whatever costume she wears, it will be sparkled
Oh,
and bedazzled like Cinderella.
Ezra, see, they paired her with the perfect person because she's very chic and fabulous. You know who her best friend is? You know Kelly Catrone? She's in the fashion industry. No?
Nope.
Okay. Whatever. A very chic, cool New York girl. I know
Do you
she's
know,
a criminal.
Do you know Paul Anka?
I don't.
Okay.
Okay, but Ezra said he's going to bedazzle
Okay,
her ankle
perfect.
monitor. Okay, so there's them. A lot of people are disappointed in the casting, not me. Next, we have Reggie Johnson from Family Matters.
Okay, now
He's so precious.
No.
I'm looking at his big smile
he's
right
the
now.
cutest thing, but there were rumors. I don't want to talk about it because he's so cute, but allegedly he got his start by hooking up with the whole Diddy stuff, him and Kevin Hart. Allegedly, that's what they say. And this would clean up his image, possibly, but he's such an all-American cute dad.
Right. If
He
I
was
had
with
never...
Steve. He was with Steve Urkel, the one who said, "Did I do that?"
Oh, is
that was the show. That's Family Matters, and it was an EBC show, so it's all.
So it makes sense. So his partner has saying that he is so grateful to be there.
Oh no, I am so happy for
Barry
him.
Williams.
Yes.
It's giving that energy. Like, people may keep him around. He's obviously not going to be a great dancer, but his energy
No,
could
he's
be so good
adorable.
and infectious. So he's with Emma. Emma is the British one. You may know her. She had Mauricio Umansky last
Let's
season.
see, the one that we thought my
Yes.
housewives, like I wasn't into every footstep they took.
And now we're at my personal favorite. I'm rooting for them so hard. Chandler, Kinney, and Brandon. Chandler is a young 24-year-old. She was a Disney star. Now she's on that new show with Bailey Madison, Pretty Little Liars.
No, she's with Bailey Madison,
Yes,
and
they're co-stars.
wait, so Bailey could possibly be in the audience watching her and supporting her.
Correct.
What show is this?
The remake of Pretty Little Liars.
Okay, the reason I'm freaking out right now over Bailey Madison is because I've known her mom
Yeah.
pretty much since I'm 22 years old from the acting industry, and I became, when I was a casting director and being honored to audition her mom, and then my TR used to coach Bailey as a little girl.
Yeah, so this is Bailey, their friends, their co-stars.
Oh,
Bailey
no,
actually
see.
posted yesterday in support. So Chandler's been dancing her whole life, so she's going to be one of those is going to be really, really good.
because of her connection to Bailey.
Yes.
Just wow. Because
Yes.
I've known Bailey since she was a baby. she wouldn't know me, but I'm just saying.
No,
you know.
yeah, you've known, right, from the industry. So she's the Chandler, and she's with Brandon. So
Awesome.
Very fun. I'm so excited for them. Not only are they going to be amazing, but they're both young and fun, and their energy, you can already tell they're going great together.
I'm so happy. TR looking above is probably just so proud of her. Okay, go on.
Yeah, and I will say that my favorite contestants on Dancing with the Stars, some people always root so hard for the underdogs, which I do, but I personally like to see those who are the best dancers. And I know Chandler.
We're so different because I am the underdog voting
and
queen.
I prefer to vote for those who actually are exceeding tremendously, excelling, that's the word, and that is Chandler and Brandon. Okay, and we have a couple more left. Steven Nedorozic, who is the Olympian.
Was he the one that was sitting there when he wasn't competing, when he was on the sidelines?
He did cute little glasses.
Yes. He did something on the sidelines that got him noticed.
Oh, maybe.
Look it up while we're here.
Oh, okay.
Seriously, no, there was something he did that got everybody's attention. I mean, that's why everybody was like, oh my God, it's him. So while Taylor's looking that up, because my Brianna Cosmo is not here today, otherwise you would hear her clicking this up in the background. It doesn't say. If anybody of our listeners knows what.
No, I just know it's a cute thing that he takes his glasses off right before.
Oh, that's what I think he was sleeping or something, like dozing off, or somebody I think was. Okay, we're going to look it up. Okay, keep going.
Whatever, but he was
adorable.
The gymnast that captured America's heart. And he has Riley, who was Down Under, who is the biggest fan favorite for sure. She is She's
so gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Oh my God, yeah. And then we talked about Tori Spelling. She has Pasha, who is...
Pasha Sasha, who was with Allison Hannigan.
No, Sasha was with Allison Hannigan. Yes. Oh, Pasha was with Ariana Madix.
I said Sasha first.
Oh, okay.
I just say Sasha Pasha just because I like the way it rhymes.
Okay.
But Sasha, I know, is with Allison Hannigan because I follow both of them on Insta, and they're really good friends.
Yes, they are really good friends.
Okay.
And finally, two more. We have Dwight Howard, which is...
No idea who that is.
You don't know who Dwight Howard is?
No.
He was the center for the Lakers. He's 6'10".
Oh my gosh. Who's he paired with?
Danny, who is 5'2". So
is she gonna be like a basketball?
Pretty much. Their intro was already him lifting her on one shoulder. Like she sat on his one shoulder.
So she'll be like in orange with black stripes, just like a basketball.
Do you remember her with Iman 2 seasons ago? They did that.
No, but did you hear what I said about her costume will be orange with like black stripes like a basketball?
Yes, that's cute because he could literally like bounce her like a basketball. So that's gonna be Danny's the best. She's the best pro there. She is a world champion in ballroom dance. The others aren't. And she's won with a 6'5" guy before. So let's see if she could. That's going to be
adorable to watch.
6'10". She said she's got everything she's learned her whole life. She's reshaping for the purpose of this partnership.
Wow.
And finally, this was really cool. Dancing with the Stars has never done this before. ABC definitely needed to redeem themselves after they really broke this girl's heart. Jen Tran, the latest Bachelorette.
Oh, right.
And Sasha. They found out they were competing a day before GMA yesterday or an hour before. Because what happened, you're not a Bachelor person, so let me just give you a 1-sentence summary. They really fucked Jen over, the producers of The Bachelorette. They made this girl like watch her engagement all heartbroken.
I just read
you
about
probably
that.
just read it. So they needed to be like, what do we do to fix ourselves? Let's put her on Dancing with the Stars. So
that would make someone feel better.
They were running through the airport sweating.
That was to be like this. Okay. You want to be on Dancing with the Stars? Hello, America.
Yeah, she said that, when one door closes, another opens. She's been heartbroken.
See, if that didn't happen.
I know.
Talk about rejection being redirection.
I know.
Hell fucking oh.
I know. No, that's exactly what it is for Miss Jen. So I'm rooting hard for her.
Okay, so now I'm not. So in the beginning of this episode, I was like, ugh. Now I'm like excited for it.
Okay, good. I'm glad that we took the second half of this episode to
now, what
kind
does
of
Jen
dissect.
think? Jen, my expert on Dancing with the Stars, your consultant.
We're also all kind of pretty underwhelmed by the season. When we got the names, we're like, who are happy?
But once they start dancing.
Exactly. She likes to see when they start dancing, then she'll form her opinion. She's very like unbiased with everything.
She sees it.
She's like,
judge.
She takes it seriously, which I appreciate so much. So so that was my little Dancing with the Stars.
And the reason I'm talking about this is because Taylor and Jen and Corinne and Bree, the four of them, and Eva, my Paris.
Before she moved,
she's the one who heads my Paris division of one.
We would have watch parties every week. And
I love these
the happiness
girls.
that it brings me. So the reason that we talked so much about Dancing with the Stars is because I haven't been, my best self, and this came into my life at the perfect time because my brain, I've just been focusing on Dancing with the Stars. It makes me so happy. So I've taken my energy, instead of focusing on the bad, because why even do that? I've put it towards obsessing about Dancing with the Stars in every detail and following every new celebrity. And I've just been having a lot of fun for the last 24 hours.
So it's interesting because when you were 12, I went through something that made me severely depressed.
Yeah.
I remember I couldn't stop crying, and it was a friend betrayed me, and then you don't look at the knife, you look at the friend that stabbed you. Anyway, I'm getting off sidetrack, but I remember looking down at one of those local magazines, and I opened the page, and it said, "Come Zumba." Now, I used to dance in Aventura at Beto's class and at Peaches with, but I walked into Zumba Fran, and on a Saturday morning, and I said it was either I die from depression or I dance. And needless to say, here we are.
Right, and
12 years and Pegate's later, and Pitbull and J-Lo. I mean, am I not the happiest when I dance?
No,
Come on.
for sure. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And we're going to get back in that Zumba studio very soon. So
Any dance. I don't care whether I did jazzercise. I would do any kind of dance because as I'm dancing, I always think I'm like in the rehearsal for a Broadway show. Like, that's how I thought.
That's what. You know what I say to people,
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, no, and it's the most fun form of exercise. And literally, while you're there, if you go to a dance class, picture yourself auditioning for a Broadway
Dance in
show.
your
It'll
house.
make you feel so cool.
Dance in your bedroom. Dance in the bathroom.
Yeah, dance in front of your TV in the
Who cares? But let me tell you something. Move your body, people.
Yeah.
Move your body.
Absolutely.
If you've always wanted to take a dance class, take the dance class.
And may I recommend Dancing with the Stars? I think that it is such a fun show. It distracts you from the real world, for 2 hours every Tuesday. I don't know, become a fan. You may thank me later.
Foxtrot, samba.
Yes, the tango, Argentine tango, and so on and so forth.
Dancing the samba is Marni and her partner, Val.
Yes. Oh, I love it. So before I let you kind of end things up, I just want to shout out our store real quick. You guys know I'm here to say Fabulously Flawed with 2 Ds on Etsy. And you can either search or just go straight to Etsy and search Fabulously Flawed with 2 Ds.
We have a new collection. It's our Make-A-Wish collection, 1111 products.
Make-A-Wish collection.
No, you understand. What Bree has created with this store and our products, it is just remarkable.
I know.
And that's her. She's saying, sum it up. He knows. My dog friggin' knows the 30 minutes. It's remarkable. So I want everyone...
Thank y'all
for listening. I want everyone to remember nobody will ever dull your sparkle. Never let anyone dull your sparkle. Put yourself in that bubble and don't let anyone burst it. Stay true to yourselves, guys. Happy September. Love yourselves. Be kind. Smile. And we just are so grateful for you listening. Thank you
immensely
so much.
Grateful. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to Fabulously Flawed. Remember, every Tuesday and Thursday, it's your time to join Marni and Taylor, the mother-daughter duo that's redefining family time with a twist, putting the fun in dysfunction, one episode at a time. Craving more? Visit us at fabulouslyflawed.com. And don't miss out on the feel-good vibes with our exclusive merch at fabulouslyflawed.net. That's with 2 Ds on Etsy. Keep your sparkles shining and spread that fabulous energy.